Alright, test. Is things good? Okay. Alright, hey, hi, hello, good evening. Let me start my game up real quick here because I want to get it back to that intro movie thing. Yeah. Man. Always online. As we've seen in the past weekend, that can be something of a scourge. Just ask anyone who wanted to play Payday 3 at any given length of time. I know, my friends and I tried our darndest to try to get some games in, and we got like a few heists in, but the rest of the time we're just either staring at matchmaking errors or login errors. It was not the best weekend. That being said, we did find some fun in Titanfall 2, golf with your friends. There are probably other games in there too. Don't forget. We are planning to get back into Sea of Thieves because they have, well, that game has like that PvE mode coming up soon. Even if that does come with its own disadvantages, who cares? It means I don't have to worry about some other random crew just marching up and blowing up my long-earned treasures into Kingdom Come. That's fine with me. All right, and I guess for this week, it's been all right. My work has finally put me on a new project, so it's a bit of a relearning experience and getting back in there. Other than that, pretty routine week. In case, as you may have noticed, we are going to continue the Crew 2, as we have done the past 3 weeks. Yeah. It'll probably be the same. We'll just continue doing events till we hit the narratives and complete the whole thing. And then, I don't know, I might try to mix it up. I might try to do a little freestyle and street race in there so we're not just staring at off-road and pro stuff the whole time, but I'll probably start there. Let's check out our character. Yep, they're still doing it just fine. Just waiting, sitting by that hovercraft's like, alright. Just waiting for the time where my player comes back and puts me back on the wheel. Don't worry. I was saying their time will come very soon. I also looked up a little bit more about the Motorfest transfer. Apparently, it's not just a one-time thing. You just link like the Crew 2 thing to like the Crew Motorfest, and all your cars will just get transported over eventually, right? Even if you like collect them later, apparently they'll be added to your Motorfest collection, which is pretty neat. Obviously, it won't come all at once, but it'll come eventually. Surprised that we have a clear view out into the city here. Although, which one is this supposed to be in? Is this the West Coast or the East Coast? This matters. Ah, West Coast. Well, it's not a San Francisco. Oh, it's Los Angeles, okay. Explains why, you don't see the Golden Gate Bridge. Okay. Where were we at? Open filters. We're gonna do some pro racing stuff. Man, 92 events compared to the other stuff. Although that includes everything, I should probably switch it to classic, which is still 48 of them. Why does street racing have like so many more? Maybe it's because like most of the post-launch events just slot more naturally into street racing disciplines. Okay, Miami Racetrack. Let's go here. I remember these GP events giving me the most trouble.
There's an old tradition, some might say superstition, about this race. Since 1994, every
1994
has gone on to claim the pro racing title. You win today, people will expect you to go all the way.
Wow.
Yeah, we do love our superstitions.
No pressure. And boy, don't I know about superstitions. or some superstitions that everyone else has, or you know, they know people have. I think the most interesting one for at least the people around me is that generally they don't want people to take pictures in groups of 3, because typically like the person in the middle is gonna have some bad luck befall them. So if you're gonna take pictures, it's always got to be like in a pair or in the 4s or individually, just never in 3s. I guess this is nice, which is a flip, I guess, on the rule of 3, because typically things happen in 3s. Although I guess rule 3 refers to more to like occurrences, right? So like things occur in 3s, not that there's always going to be 3 of a thing. Or maybe it works like that too. I don't know. I frequent the TV Tropes site, and that place definitely has a case of people maybe not using tropes the way that they've defined them, which fortunately may cause a bit of friction, because you got the folks who don't want them definitions to become diluted, and you got the others that are like, yeah, the tropes are meant to be flexible, you're supposed to be able to apply them to a variety of situations beyond the ones described, and sometimes it's a case-by-case basis and as to which one should be, if it should be. Man, I thought I was doing well, but now these folks in front are smoking me. Then again, it might help if I used my nitro, just a little bit of it. Just boost it when I can. Yeah, I should probably just use it when I come up close. Assert my lead, maintain it, affirm it, all those sorts of words. Keep trying to catch up to me, but they're just like, oh man, how do we pass them? I was actually talking with my siblings because they got onto the topic of F1. I have to admit, I don't watch F1 myself, despite, you know, being somewhat into racing games. I guess that's where most of my interests are. But they were talking about how F1 actually has like a bunch of rules in it, right? It's not just about people racing on a track. There's lots of things concerning about like when you're able to pass your competitors, and how you're supposed to handle turns, and like things like that, which is, I guess, put them in there to make sure that everyone plays fair, because, you know, imagine if they didn't have any of those sorts of rules, more unsavory folk might, well, they'll go as far as they can, right? They might not. Yeah, there are definitely those folks out there that will definitely stretch the rules as far as they can and go, wait, I wasn't breaking anything, look, see, your thing says here, here, and here. It's like, yeah. It's like how laws work too, right? Someone goes, yeah, there wasn't a law about this, so someone had to make a law about it, and that's why you get those weird laws sometimes. Ooh, first place. I admit, I was worried there, but managed to pull it off. I get some bonus parts. Oh yeah, I forgot icon levels go up rapidly. Alright, man, as much as I hate to do this, I need to take a break real quick. I'll be right back. Yeah, hey, sorry about that. Guess what actually was an emergency. But things have calmed down, hopefully. This will be the last interruption. I think tonight will probably just be a shorter stream. I don't know. I started late and that kind of took the wind out of my sails, but I'll try to do a few races in the meantime. I think what I do is actually switch to radio station. This is what I meant to do before, but yeah. You know what? Let's do some classical. Everyone likes classical music. Hopefully that won't get me muted. Oh man. Yeah, I was like kind of surprised that I got that notification. It's like audio muted. It's like, yeah, we muted portions of the audio in this video, and they're like, wait, why? I saw it was like one tiny section, and fortunately, since it's like muted in like every version, even the downloaded VOD is muted. I can't check to see what was there, but it definitely wasn't doing anything
We don't want
different.
to get so busy looking to the future that we forget the past. Finding that balance is key, and part of doing that is going old school sometimes.
Oh yeah, this was the one that I didn't complete because I was getting my butt kicked in it.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, I only need top 3, so if I get top 3, I'm just gonna call it good.
I love working on classic cars like this one. You know why? No computers to get in the way. It's just me and the machine.
A lot more complicated ways to try to figure out. But then again, that's like part of the charm, I suppose. You just gotta intuit and use your mechanical mind to just piece everything together. Rather than people today who have to rely on who rely on these newfangled computers that can deal good old human. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I'm betting you didn't think that because it's a classic, it's going to be easy to drive. You won't be getting any power assist at all, so be ready.
Never
Because
thought that at
keeping
all.
Beautiful little beast under control is going to take everything you've got.
I feel like my greater challenge is going to be trying to make these turns. Like, why are like so many of these cars so resilient to turning? My goodness, it's like I tilted the stick all the way to the left and it's like moving like a boat in water. It's a little nuts. I was doing well until I smacked into the wall.
3, 2, 1.
I think this is something where I just have to massively slow down, but if I do that, then everyone's just gonna pull ahead of me because they get better turning.
I love working on classic cars like this one.
I don't get to hear this spiel again.
Computers to get in the way.
Alright, take fucking 3. Maybe I will be able to do something tonight. Yeah, it's like one mistake and then everyone just pulls ahead. Man. Okay, well I'm still in contention, that's what matters.
I'm betting you didn't think that because it's a classic, it's going to be easy to drive. You won't be getting any power assist at all, so be ready. Because keeping that beautiful little beast under control is going to take everything you've got. There's a reason people still love races like this. Just skill and steel without the bells and whistles.
Alright. Well, I'm working my way back up. That's something.
As far as I'm concerned, this is real racing, and everything else is just a sideshow.
Oh, this motherfucker.
There's a simple elegance to running like this. Save the tricks and gimmicks. This is where real drivers excel.
It's not just about the assist, man. It's about the safety features as well. You don't got that and you know, your drivers might end up seriously hurt some way or another. Alright, something tells me I'll probably just let go of this for now. I'm not quite in the right headspace to try to bang my head against it. Yeah, I read somewhere that some later races might be locked off by other races too, so hopefully this isn't like one of them, because if it is, then the narrative 2 might just might not be uncovered tonight. 8th place. I can't do anything. It's a loner car, so it's not like I can parts my way towards a better run. Alright, let's just get out of here. Thought there was a power boating event here before. I thought I did it, but guess not.
The Florida Keys are amazing. The beaches, the reefs, the
Lime pies?
I don't know. If I took vacations, I'm sure they'd be at the top of my list. Right after Ford's original model.
No, I've heard this dialogue before. Yeah. Well, okay, maybe it was last time Hero made some sort of remark and got appropriately told off. Didn't happen this time. Alright. This boat race should be better. Should go better. Trying to think if there are like any other superstitions that I know of that people are weirdly devoted to, I guess. It's kind of crazy, just like how much people will kind of take them for like some sort of fact, I guess. So much that, like, you know, some of the aspects of their lives just might be impacted by it negatively. Kind of blows sometimes. It's like you want to kind of help them out, but there's only so much that you can do, right? It's like sometimes you just have to hope that maybe one day they'll be able to get there on their own, but if not, well, you've done what you can, right? It's like just have to let it be. All right, how did first place get so freaking far ahead? It's a little nuts. Why is second place so why is second place able to match pace with me? That does not seem fair. Like, I'm pretty sure my performance level is about the right pace. Even better, actually. Whatever. I only needed third or better. I'll take it. It's honestly not that much less of a reward that I'm going to just be distressed about it. Wow, yeah, and third place still gets you parts, and that's what really matters. The stuff. Alright. Okay, can increase that and that and that. Alright, man, 225 out of 250. Yeah, that should be about the level of beatable, but whether it has, yeah, I don't know. At least this touring car event is open. Maybe we'll try this out. Okay, I get to continue racing in this car. So despite being a touring race, this is like a sprint race on the city tracks. It's gonna be interesting. I wonder what differentiates street from touring in that case. Is it the addition of ramps? Because I think street races have ramps too. Maybe touring cars, maybe the touring races are more straightforward jumps, while I guess the street race jumps tend to be like shortcuts and stuff. While touring jumps are like stunt jumps. Lack of directional markers here is gonna end me. I can feel it. Yeah, we're racing through a rainforest. Or swampland. It's not a rainforest necessarily. What do they call us? The Everglades? Is that? I remember hearing that around. Something like the Everglades, right? Yeah, this particular one I have no problem getting through. Oh man. A little off-road driving. You know, these cars aren't exactly built for it. Racing down the highway. Man, if only highway driving were as exciting. Then again, it'd probably be a lot more dangerous, so maybe not completely worth it. Oh boy. Three-quarters of the way through. At least this race seems much more manageable compared to the other ones. Despite them being like normal difficulty, it seems like difficulty... Even catching top 3 in some of them seems like a bit of a ask. Find ourselves in a new locale. I didn't check my radar to see where we were going. A bit of a road trip. Oh yeah, more parts for the parts throne. Alright, let me equip these parts. Man, that's a rather complicated highway layout. Do wonder where this is. Let's see, it's green, blue, don't care. Oh, blue's the best I have here. Gold's the best I have here. Blue's the best I have here. Green's the best I have here. I do have rewards here, but you know what? I'll open those off stream. Don't want to take up any time not racing. What else can we do? I guess I think it's like mostly air races now. I did most of the other stuff. Well, there's this touring car event. I think I did. Did I mention that I looked up where these narrative events were triggered? Because apparently it's like specific ones, right? It's like specific ones that you have to do and complete to get the cutscenes and as I said before, certain events are kind of not available until you complete the ones before it, so kinda hard to tell.
It's saying, let's win.
Really? All I'm hearing is and Hero here is like the car whisperer. This guy can talk to cars. Wonder why. Oh, it's probably a good reason to become a mechanic, right? If you're a car whisperer, can hear what cars have to say, then yeah, you would become a mechanic. You would see a lot of cars. That'd actually make a pretty good premise for a screwball comedy series. Just a guy who's able to hear the inner thoughts of cars. Can listen to all the memories, and sometimes one day he stumbles upon final moments of, like, I don't know, some sort of crime happening in the car. Goes to the police, is like, OMG, there's the crime that happened in this car, and of course they don't believe him because there's nothing there. But he persists anyway and gets the one detective that believes him. They team up and kind of figure things out off the book, and then they manage to solve the case, and then they realize Car Whisperer is a valuable asset, so they take him on as like special counselor, and so starts this crime drama that you can see on CBS every Thursdays at 9 p.m. What is it with CBS and like crime dramas? I feel like there's like a good number of them every week. Even some series that might not be like, say, procedural crime dramas before, they eventually turn into them some way or another. It's like either that or sitcoms. Quirky sitcoms with a quirky cast of quirky characters. I don't know much about the other networks. I didn't watch those as much growing up. Like ABC and NBC are a bit out of my wheelhouse. I know there are some series that are like super popular from there, like was it Alias was ABC and Heroes was on NBC. Oh, right, ABC also had Lost. Forget that Fox. Oh yeah, Fox did primetime stuff as well. They had a bunch of famous shows as well. The one I remember the most is House. I think House more than anything else just kickstarted the trend of pro-tags that are just absolute jerks to everybody. It's like one of those things where a show does something that's seen as fresh for them, but you know, everyone else starts doing it and stops being that fresh anymore.
Time for the natural order of things to reassert itself. If you keep thinking you've got it in you to make a championship run, I'll be picking bits of you out of my tire treads.
Holy crap!
Go out and go home, or let me destroy you on the track, whichever you prefer. Either way, I win.
This guy admit he's gonna do crimes. He's just gonna smash my car to little itty bitty bits. So what is this dialogue? They're trying to make him sound like some sort of cold, calculating menace, but he just sounds extremely bored. I guess they tried? Not much else you can say there. Oh my god. Are they gonna give me tires and a rarity greater than green? That's over 320. Guess at least it's not as lengthy as the Crew 1 part system. I remember that. Just like taking forever to upgrade your car to the highest level. Like it's like parts could go naturally up to 50, and there were rarity tiers, although in that game they were like bronze, silver, gold, platinum, and in this one it's like WoW colors. It's all WoW colors.
You'll be canyon racing this time out. It takes skill, but remember, you are a precision flyer, flying a precision machine.
Between giant rock walls. Don't hit the giant rock walls. I'd miss you. And the plane.
But you, most especially. Did I mention I'd miss you? Okay, that was like decent. That was a decent one. I like that line. Yeah, I forgot this is how this is. Don't steer overly. Yeah, I gotta restart that. I already messed up.
Three, two, one.
Man, it's really confusing that they have that one checkpoint. It's just like out there to begin with, but then it's actually down below. Yeah, okay. Doing better. Get down, get down. Get missed. Yeah, guess. Oh, a little slalom bit here. Okay. There's a reason why they mentioned air rudders. You gotta pay attention to that. In fact, I don't see my target plane, I guess.
Quicker than I anticipated. I'm pleased.
Ah, good. Alright, so I am doing better. Okay. Sometimes it takes a little bit to get your air wings back, but looks like I got him. Forget, is flying like an Olympic sport? Plane flights. Oh, they want me to go on this side. Okay. And down. Oh. Okay, I think I've righted myself. This is only halfway through the race. Got like another back and forth to go. Oh no. Yeah, sure, gate missed. That's also gate missed. Oh my fuck. It's like one screw up and suddenly your whole thing goes south. Supremely south. Feels like there's just a very tight window for you to kind of adjust yourself and maneuver to where you need to be. Maybe I just quite haven't got the hang of flying yet. Ugh. Even if I manage to catch up to this airplane, I think these penalties are going to be my end.
You're just not quite up to speed.
Clarence, I want you to shut your fucking mouth. Oh my god, I am not in the mood for this tonight. I swear, once I kick your butt and take your title, I'm going to gloat all over you. You're going to wish you had the ounce of class that I do. I will. Alright, what was it? Yeah. I missed it. 3 minutes, 8 seconds, and I was off by 11. We'll try it again, since we did do well until we just had that spiral of misses there. Well, at least we have this classical music, these selection of classical pieces. I swear, that would be like the final kick in the gut for tonight if I go check the VOD and it's like, oh, it's muted. Despite having just classical music, which I assume is public domain, so I think
Check the course record.
they'd be cool with it.
You're beating it.
I'm glad someone here freaking believes in me. Oh my god. Of course, they only believe in me because I'm performing above target. As Hero says, don't touch the rock walls. They will mess you up and mess up the plane too. At least Hero's got his priorities straight, right? Now the case of, oh, we'll be killed or worse, expelled. Alright, still got a +5 time bonus here. Alright. That's what I like to see. Remember, 3 minutes 8 seconds is my target. Good. I was at the right level. At a good enough level, I should say. Not necessarily the right level. I think that's what more people need to learn, that it's not necessarily a case of right or wrong, it's just a case of, hey, this is the way I do things, this is the way you do things, and they're both fine. The difference between them is so minuscule that it's not really worth going to war over which one is better. Alright, I think my time bonuses are going to be the one that actually carries me in this event. We're approaching the target here. Or actually, no, I think I'll make it. Time bonuses will just give me a little bit of an extra edge, like so. Yeah, sure, crash, whatever. I finished the event, that's what matters. Wait, is this bridge like... Oh, it's under construction. Well, there's ramps there to facilitate anyone who might need to go across in a hurry. It's like, yeah, you really need to go across? Yeah, sure, there you go. Ramp, have fun. Even though, you know, real life doesn't quite work like that. Or at the very least, if you want to do that, you'd have to specifically go for like a different setup of like everything. Like your regular factory standard car isn't gonna get you across gaps. I think I already mentioned this. But yeah, there was that one news report that was like, yeah, these folks were trying to jump a drawbridge that was going up, but they instead just rolled off into the water. It's like, yep. Folks who don't quite grasp that. Sometimes movies and TV aren't quite like real life. Okay. Gonna move on here. What else do we have? Okay, haven't seen these before. Yeah, none of these have like special art on them, so just regular ass events. Oh wait, no, I already did that one. See, something like that, Tour of Lexus, California, usually that's there, that's what clues you in that, hey, there's this is a different thing. Also didn't realize that you could press left and right on some of these things and get different events. Yeah, wow, Tour with Lexus, Golden Hills, okay. So I should be doing this. This is what I should have been doing. Alright, you know what? I already have a more tricked out car for this, so... cool. Ah, nice of them to have these arrows here to let me know where I should be going. Alright. Let's do this.
You're totally gonna win this one.
I wonder if Hero's gonna be my point man. Alexis is just gonna be delivering taunts to me. Very friendly taunts, because she ain't Clarence. Absolute dillweed he is. It's like one of those times where a lap counter would come in handy. Guess if we go back to the starting line, then we can maybe make a note of what percentage it is, and then we can deduce how many laps it is from there. Guessing it's gonna be like 3 or 4, because this is a pretty long track. Don't think we're back at the start line just yet. Alright, 3-lap dealio. Trying to think of something to talk about. What did everyone have for dinner? Really need to go out grocery shopping. Fortunately, I was gonna do that like the past 2 weekends, but I think 2 weekends ago I just felt extremely low energy, so I just didn't go. And then last week was my plans got dashed for other reasons, so I couldn't go then. But now this weekend it's kind of like I kind of have to go out because, yeah, my food stores are running extremely low. I could probably go for another week, but don't want it to reach that point, right? You want to have a little extra. Although, there's a balance to be had there, right? It's like, you want to have some extras on hand just in case you can't go unexpectedly for the next few weeks, but you don't want to go, you don't have so much that a lot of it spoils before you actually get around to it. Thankfully, I'm only by myself, so I don't have to get too much food. But something I have to keep in mind when I go to the grocery store and see like tons of different food I want to buy, but I just have to rein myself in and be like, yeah, I only need enough for this many meals and maybe these different types of meals, and don't get any more unless it's like, you know, stuff I can hold for longer. Yeah, the pre-packaged stuff, which I know is not the best, but I mean, it works in a pinch. It's like fast food, right? Some nights you just like, I don't want to do anything. I don't even want to put in the effort to, like, you know, get some of the instant mix stuff, and you just want to buy food, have someone give it to you, and just shove it into your mouth. I get that feel.
All right, you've beaten me twice.
I have.
The third time pays for all. You think you can do it again?
That's not how this works. This doesn't go on Legends of the Hidden Temple rules. I'll kick your butt fair and square. If this is best 2 or 3, then I can clearly have it on top. Okay, I have to assume we're back in free drive, so yeah, still room for improvement for this vehicle. It's like before level cap, just pick the parts with the bigger number. And then once you hit level cap, then you can, you know, start focusing on rarity and sub skills and all that good stuff. I assume these different events are just like different track configurations, so it'll put the barriers in different areas and get different races that way. Oh, it's a flashback track, but here is another tour with Alexis. We should be doing. With an even more tricked out car. Okay, the starting grid is like a bit ways away. I guess once I get here, then they can finally set up the track for the configuration, which does not include the kind of drive out of the start line.
Prepping your ride has been my masterpiece.
Is it like your magnum opus? Is that what we call it? The bestest car ever made. This is where Hero has peaked. Everything else will be downhill. Alright, another 3-lap dealio. Yeah, I think after tonight, maybe I'll just try to see if I can find a very specific guide on how to get the narrative cutscenes. So when you got like 4 families and 4 weeks in, we've only got like, what, 50% of 2 of the families? And if it's not like progression based, but more like kind of a do the right events, you'll get the cutscenes kind of deal, then just want to see what the path of, the shortest path is, because there's a ton of events here, and I could keep on doing them, but eventually it's all gonna blur together, so I'd like at least to get a map. At least know what I need to do to, you know, get to the end of each of these. Get to the conclusion. Because I know, was it Forza Motorsport is supposed to come out actually in about like a week or two. I think it's like October 5th for early access, and then comes out fully on the 10th. Yeah. I do want to see how that goes down. Like, I did see some preview articles about some of the mechanics, and they were saying how they were going to try to emphasize, you know, sticking with the car more instead of
good getting behind the wheel again.
Swapping things around.
If I had to lose, I'm glad it was to my own protege.
See?
Thanks for touring with me.
Why can't Clarence be more like Lexus? Just absolute classiest loser. Just like, well, you know what? You did great. Good job. Cutscene. Oh, more about Clarence. This mofo. Rival event? Really? You can just defeat him right now?
That settles it. You're as fine a racer as I've ever seen. You're ready for a shot at the championship.
Oh my god.
To show Clarence that being a winner is not a birthright.
Although, I definitely didn't get all the narrative stuff, so... I mean, at this point, it's like, what? The narrative is all mostly like abstract speech, so... Maybe I'll change priorities, right? It's just gonna be defeat every rival in every family, and then if there's a final event, do that, and then then we have beaten base the crew too. Let's do it. I'm so ready to give this guy what
Here's
for.
what it all comes down to. You versus our old friend Clarence head to head for the championship.
One-on-one,
Take
huh?
Everything you've learned to win. Run well, and you've got this. Run poorly, and I'll never let you hear the end of it.
And neither will
That's
Clarence.
what I'm betting on you to do.
I'm glad you got faith in me.
3.
Really, we don't even get like a special intro. I guess him taunting me throughout all the other events was supposed to be something like that, right? Whole Kingdom Hearts method of show the villain throughout, right? Just so that you know how much of a menace
The
they are.
championship is mine.
I mean, it works in some cases. Like I remember at least Up Your Arsenal being memorable in that regard because you got to see Dr. Nefarious a lot. Although most of the stuff he was involved in was like slapsticky kind of stuff, but I don't know. I guess that made for a nice contrast for when you fought him as the final boss and he finally starts throwing attacks out and you're like, oh wait, he ain't playing around. Sure, this guy might just randomly freeze up and start reciting soap opera episodes, but you know, when it comes down to it, this guy will throw out shadow clones and bombs at you. No problem. Like this little techno remix we got here for this rival race. Also, this like super long switchback. My goodness, we've been going back and forth for a while here. Can we get some open roads? Also, why ice? I guess it'll make for a nice contrast for when we reach our destination. We're a minute 20 in, and it's only 25% of the way towards our destination. Just about. I swear, if literally this entire race is just going on the switchback, I'm going to be extremely disappointed. Oh, wait, here's a ramp. Oh.
Tricks and gimmicks won't keep me from beating you.
Wait, I didn't realize this was like Sonic and All-Stars Racing transformed. Yeah, there's no way this event would exist in real life, right? Not just gonna plunge your car right into the water like that. I mean, it's real cool. I'll admit, the effect is real cool, but realism is definitely not something the Crew 2 is worried about. And you know what? I'm fine with that. Even if the plot does take a hit for it. I imagine most people don't play racing games for plot. At least for, you know, heavy plots. I mean, sure, the Crew 1 didn't exactly have the most involved plot, but it was still something, I guess. So I guess each of the 4 disciplines will be represented. We got touring to start, we got boats, and then I guess we'll switch to either air racing or GP. We should be at a turning point now pretty soon. There'll probably be a ramp we jump off of, and then we transfer to a plane. That's my guess. Don't quote me on it. Oh, Clarence is... Oh wait, no, that's me. That's me. I thought Clarence was closing the gap there. Oh wait, nope, that's it. That's right there. Car transform. Okay, so we go to GP cars, and then...
Last, purest form of racing.
God, you're such a snob, Clarence. Seriously, there's like nothing more satisfying than just being able to wipe a smug grin off a person's face. The one who's just like overflowing with confidence. They're like, yeah, I'm totally gonna kick your butt 6 ways to Sunday. Right, no matter how many times they go down, they keep on maintaining that air of arrogance. You finally defeat them once and for all, and there's like no coming back. You see that facade finally drop. Right, either they have a massive breakdown or they finally just go, sure, alright, I'll concede, or even if it's just something like,
Are you gonna let him get away with that? Now
yeah,
that's what
I
call a
guess
beautiful pass.
I guess I will let you have the championship this time, but mark my words, I will be back. You know, even something like that, where they gotta feign politeness. Feign politeness as they run with the tail between their legs. That will be satisfying. Oh, wait, is it all gonna be GP cars? It's just gonna GP this all the way towards the end here? Interesting choice to put it in a snowy region. Especially since, like, I don't think any of the required events put us in snowy places all that much. There might have been one or two. There's definitely that one, but it was like a post-launch deal. Well, at the very least I can pass Clarence, so it's just a matter of catching up. I just need to make sure I don't, like, mess up overly before the end here. Which sadly looks like might be the case. Yeah, there's no coming back from this. Alright, I'm gonna retry. Ugh. Well, you know what? If I can at least do that, I can at least knock Clarence down a peg. This night will be worth it.
The championship is mine.
Nope, it'll be mine. I have time travel powers. I will keep on retrying until I definitively defeat you. Yeah, that last loss, I'll take that L. I shouldn't have tried to cut through the trees like that. Those kinds of shortcuts, usually, sometimes they go well, sometimes they don't. Right, it's like risk-reward. If you mess up, then you're gonna be set back big time. Oh, thank goodness I didn't run over that animal. What is that animal? Is that like a bobcat, a lynx? You know what I learned? Apparently serval cats are a thing. I guess that goes to show you that I did not watch, was that series Kimono Friends? The one that like takes place in a zoo is based off a gacha game, but then the gacha game got cancelled, so they had to like, so then the anime kind of referenced that fact and it became super popular, and then subsequent seasons dropped the ball super hard. Yeah, they have a character called Serval, which is like a co-star. One time there.
Tricks and gimmicks won't keep me from beating you.
Yeah, you know what will beat ya? Pure racing skills, like those that I have for sure. And I will show you in the race that I win. Absolutely, 100%. Just you wait. I'm gonna show you up. I did read that like some of the disciplines were like post-launch, so not every family had like 4 disciplines for you to go through. Which leads me to think that something like, say, air race and hovercrafts were like added in after the fact. I think I read somewhere that the Crew 2 felt kind of unfinished. Sure, you had like a beginning and an end, but I guess it didn't feel like it took a lot to get there. How's that saying go? It's like wide as an ocean, but as deep as a puddle. Certainly plenty of things for you to do, but you know, kind of blends together. You know, some people are into that, right? It's like, oh, one of the old podcasts I used to listen to always said that, right? Like, there's gonna be a lot of people out there who, you know, maybe buy like 2 games a year and then just have that last them. So, while some of us might scoff at things like, say, the Assassin's Creed RPGs or this one or Shadow of Mordor or Call of Duty. It's gonna be the one thing they're into, and they're gonna play it a lot, so they'll definitely get their money's worth and then some, right? You know what? That's like totally fine. Each of us embraces entertainment in different ways, and whatever you may think of it, that's how they use it. Some people want to experience all sorts of types of games and things like that. Other people kind of just want to sit back, relax, and race, do team FPSing, or whatever. It's all fine. We all do things for different reasons. Part of me wonders if I can make a highlights video out of like 2 different VODs on Twitch. I would be surprised if that were the case. I don't think the interface is quite complicated enough to handle that. Stitching this together as a YouTube VOD is gonna be fun though. To cut out the part where I did where I said stuff maybe I shouldn't have said while the mic was on, and then upload that, which means I have to process a video that will have an extremely large file size. There, finally, Clarence, eat it, you're done, go home. New racing is here to stay. Ooh. Fun cutscene. I wonder if this is the kind of thing that will like play every time you beat it, or if it's just a one-time deal. I wonder what kind of... Oh, wow. Clarence is the sorest of losers. Just like, yeah, I'm done. Get out of my way. I need to go sulk in my $700,000 jacuzzi. Cry it out. How our old traditions of racing are being destroyed by these Gen Z, Zoomer, Millennial groups. Ugh. Ultimate earned. Wait, ultimate? Oh, the ultimate vehicle. Okay. The Aston Martin Vulcan. Available in headquarters. Oh, I guess this is the concluding cutscene.
Clarence doesn't want to fix what he thinks isn't broken. Racing's worked just fine for him as it is. He thinks we're chasing what's trendy when we should be sticking to the classics.
Doesn't realize that everyone's into different things, right?
He might have a point, but just sticking to the classics is what gets you tuned out.
Yeah. Gotta change with the crowd.
Tradition has value, but it can't be your whole playlist.
Oh man, I wanna...
Too cocky, but... Okay, you can get cocky. You've earned it.
Thanks.
You took down Clarence on his terms and on yours, which means not only are you the champ, but you're the champ convincingly. At least, I'm convinced. Now come on back to the pit and check out what's waiting for you. I'm thinking it's something you'll enjoy driving.
Look who's the new champ!
Oh my god, everyone's just calling me right now. It's like, oh, hey.
Our good friend Clarence is playing catch up, but it'll still be fun to beat him every time we see him out on the road. Just saying.
Future events, you mean? Okay. Actually, I want to check the pilot menu real quick. I'd be amused if, was it narrative cutscene 2? Yeah. Alright. Yeah, so... goal will not be get every narrative, it will just be beat rival, then beat final event after that, if there is one. See how they unlock the others. They're definitely got to be somewhere. Oh, can spend our icon points real quick here too. Spend one there. There's one there, and why not here? Alright, let's go back to headquarters. I have to imagine they'll probably have like one cutscene playing Or they could do like a fancy pan over of the car that we won. Get ultimate vehicle. Oh, no, they'll just have us run to the vehicle and go, there you go. Now take it. It's a nice touch. It's satisfying. They even have it indicated right here. This is the ultimate vehicle. This is the ultimate car of ultimate destiny. Good guys, bad guys, and explosions as far as the eye can see. Alright, let's get it. Get that car. Just like that, we get to drive in it. Alright, pretty neat. I was expecting more to this, but this is fine. Photo! Oh, photo, just take a picture of the car. That's it, that's all we want. Just like that. Driving through the snow. Definitely didn't obey like any sorts of photography rules, but that's okay. This is purely for the money and the followers. Alright. Oh, that is Pro Family done. Why don't we make a little bit more progress in the off-road family? Maybe like 1 or 2 races? Yeah, we'll do that. Switch to off-road. Now to look for something with art, like would this be that? The art? Special thing that's not just like, you know, something that looks like a track. Oh, I got loners. Okay. Well, we'll see how this goes. Maybe an off-road will be easier.
3, 2.
Actually, it looks like this might be a time trial? No, it's a race. And it's just top 3. Maybe this won't be so bad. Why are the other cars, like, completely devoid of textures? Like, the only one that seems to have some sort of paint job. Everyone else is just, like, flat. And what's with that drill? Why does this remind me of that split-second DLC track? The Quarry track that never made it to PC. You know, if I ever hook my Xbox 360 back up, I might just do like a second playthrough, a split second. Although it wouldn't be me just like, you know, replaying through the campaign again. It would probably just be me like checking out the DLC modes and the track, which actually would not be enough for a stream, but I could probably do it as like maybe some sort of variety gaming. I haven't done like a variety gaming bit apart from this streamiversary. If I ever get access to redeems, maybe one of them will be stop whatever I'm doing, play this other game. I haven't decided what it'll be. Maybe it'll be... It has to be something short, because I don't want it to take up too much time. Probably be like whatever horde survival game I'm into at the moment. Just like pause whatever I'm doing and start a run of like say Vampire Survivors or Army of Ruin or God of Weapons or whatever. Also, what is with this music? Why is it so dramatic? Is this like based off a mission from The Crew 1? Is this why we got this like intense music going on? So this machinery just like spinning on its own is it's a little unsettling. It's nice and atmospheric, but man. So I believe there's like some sort of filter going on here. Just like an attempt to... I don't know if it's supposed to be like a film filter, an environment filter. Oh yeah, got one of the big rock cutters just getting to work there. Okay, this is a really long circuit track. I guess it's like a 2 or 3 lap deal. Yeah, no matter. I'm so far ahead that kind of smoking them. One-sixth of the way to go, which I guess means we're halfway through the next lap. Third lap, the final lap. Yeah, I always liked it when races gave you kind of like an indicator of what lap you're on. Of course, Mario Kart is very... I imagine most kart racers are like pretty good about that, just telling you what lap you're on. Actually, most racing games, when they have like a circuit race mode, they usually tell you how many laps there are. Anyways, that is another one done. More icon levels for the icon throne. We're switching back because we borrowed that Dodge Charger. Alright, so that might not have been a narrative event, so to speak, but maybe there will be others out there. Is that one? No, I remember reading that hovercraft races were actually post-launch discipline. They probably want to factor in you know, forwarding yourself to the forwarding your way through the story here. Alright, we're gonna do some bikes.
Stay focused. Tuck is running this race. Now, I don't like him, but the man can ride. If he's not ahead of you, he's right behind you. And he won't hand you the win. You'll have to fight for it.
I mean, most of these racers are doing that. This isn't anything new or groundbreaking.
2, 1.
Here we go.
Y'all ready for this?
Sorry, anytime someone says that, I always think of that song. It was like one of the quintessential 90s just stadium jams. Anytime you were in the stadium game, you were most likely to hear that tune. It's kind of funny that way. Like, cow, when did these racers become so cracked at this? Jeez. I wish doing bike tricks would give you an increase in your boost gauge. That would be nice. I should have been boosting off of that ramp. Oh well. If I get top 3, I will be satisfied. This game is making it very hard, or at least a bit more difficult to do so. Maybe not very hard, but definitely have to be paying it more attention. It's not like the other race where I can just, you know, smack into a wall and still be like way ahead. Jeez Louise. So close, man. I'm so close. Jesus Christ, man. Harold just does not want to give up the position. Maybe I should be trying harder. It's like, I'm giving it all I can. Just feels like they're just able to keep ahead of me. Just ahead enough of me. Yeah, I said I needed to boost off of that, and I did not. Yeah, it'll probably end up costing me. Along with smacking into every wall along the way. Probably doesn't help much. Man, I wish that road were like a massive shortcut, but there's a checkpoint over here that will say otherwise. Ah. It's like no matter what I do, they just stay ahead. It's a bit much. Somehow I managed to pull off a second place finish. Oh wait, what? Really? It's almost like they were like, okay, fine, we strung you along enough. Here you go, take first place. I don't know. I get to watch them phase out. They were gonna phase out, right? Because that's what the boats did. Oh, there they go. We out. It's like that one meme. Home? What? We produce a famous movie shot with the moon and a bike, duh. Oh. Yeah, sure, why not? Bike, jump, moon. Yeah. Like how it's specifically famous movie shot. Imagine Warner Brothers would love to... Oh man, I didn't press the right one. Okay. It's right on the D-pad, or left on the D-pad for a camera in this game. I just need to get some air. Ah, here we go. Big air. Woo! Alright. Well, if we're gonna recreate that movie, then we need to frame this properly. I don't know if actually we're gonna get that on this scenery here. Okay, let's see if we can zoom out a little bit more. Get it to match it. Yeah, there we go. It's not perfect, but you know what? Oh, too far away. I'm not gonna meet the requirements like that. All right, fine. There. Does that work? Oh. Okay. Sure. If that's what we're gonna go with, actually, might as well zoom in. Get it big. Wait till moon triggers or something. There. Maybe this will be my post-stream screenshot. Yeah, give me them followers, baby. Okay. How about I do one more race? Try to find something with a special art. It's like the specific arenas that have like the scroll left and right for different types of events. Oh, the switch. Family progression, 25% to 50%. I wonder if it's just like, if you see like 4 narrative cutscenes, then you're good? I don't know. Oh yeah, downhill from here. Look at that. See, special art. So this means this is a narrative-focused event.
Well, well. Look who's a big shot all of a sudden.
Not to mention you got special dialogue here.
I taught you everything you know about motocross.
Oh my god.
Everything I know.
This Wade fella
and that sound you hear?
does not seem like the best kind of mentors.
But good luck trying.
Is he gonna try to knock me out early? Is that what's gonna happen? It's like, I've had enough. I'm gonna give you this extremely hard time trial. Or is this gonna be a one-on-one bike race? I guess we'll find out. It's a time trial. Alright, let's do this. Get a downhill jam here. Dave Mirra, eat your heart out. Well, Dave Mirra does. Dave Mirra's like BMX, right? He doesn't do motorbikes. Then again, there's not a pro motorbike game, so it's like the closest thing I got. I do like these lit checkpoints. Nice indication of where we need to go on this downhill jam here.
You're actually making a run at it.
Yeah, I am. You scared yet? Scared yet, Wade? This whippersnapper is gonna crash into this tree stump. Watch out for that tree! Watch out for that tree! It's either that or you'll be in my heart. The two famous jungle dwelling characters. Okay, it's saying go left, alright. Oh, I saw the target bike catching up with me there. I wonder if I should have just tried plowing through. Oh, wait, nope. That looks like a cliff, and that looks like where I probably should have turned in. Or a shortcut. Although now my objective is running away from me. Dang it! I was doing so well, too. Sadly, the objective racer is an uncaring one.
Is that the best you can do? Then my record's safe.
Just give me another go at it. I'm sure I can take you on next time. Yeah. Man. Doing well up until to the point I wasn't. That's usually how it goes, right? Alright, let's see if Wade has some sort of cutting remark at the end for me losing. Or they're just like, nope, try again. And I will. Oh, I will. Yeah, this will be the last one. Ugh. I swear tonight is just not my night. Thought maybe setting things back an hour might have helped things out, but then other stuff happened. Ugh. I guess I can at least see, it seems like it's over now. Haven't had any interruptions since that other one. Honestly, the actual gut punch will be if I see video muted. That's gonna be where it all falls apart. To be like, enough with this day, I'm just going to bed.
Come on, it's all downhill from here.
Oh, I see what you did there. Of course, me smacking to every barrier probably won't do me any favors. Man, I can hear... Is that my bike or is that... This is like the echo of my bike or is that... I imagine the ghost is inaudible for reasons. Yeah, that's gotta be like the binaural audio trying to give me that surround sound experience. Is that how you pronounce it? Binaural? Binaural? I had to look that up. Whatever term you use to call the thing where sound processes differently from both ears. Alright, the gray dot's still behind me. I'm okay. I'm okay. Hopefully we won't get into a My Chemical Romance situation here. And the preceding cutscene will be a way going, alright, I've made it my mission to completely take you down, and then someone else will come in and is like, alright, I'll be your new mentor. Now, let's see what we get. Do we get a cutscene? Let's get some parts. Here we go.
Thing is, you really want to understand this country, you've got to get down and dirty with it.
Getting jiggy with it. Na 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 na. Na 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 na.
This country like I did when I turned 17. You'll see, there's so much more to this place than just the cities. More than tourist traps built on parking lots.
You said the same thing like the past 2 videos, man.
All for yourself, north to south and sea to shining sea.
What do you know? Someone got lucky. That record stood a long time, and I hate seeing it broken by a fluke, but that's what it takes for you to win, then that's what it takes. Still, I'll thank you to stick to beating other drivers from here on out and leaving my records alone.
Keep puffing that copium, Wade. One of these days, I will wipe that smile off your face. And let's see what other new events they have here. Which other ones here include artwork? They are coming. I think that's like a post-launch event. Ah, there we go. American Petrol. Oh wait, no, I completed that one. Ah, yeah. Foliage? Yeah. That'll be our next destination, because, yeah, I'm gonna call it here. Man. Yeah, it was 2 hours. Well, not 2 hours, because we definitely spent a while on break. It was a good amount of time spent racing. I think I'm all raced out. I just want to kick back and relax for the rest of the night. So I'm gonna do that. Yeah, thanks to everyone who stopped by and watched. I appreciate each and every one of you. Let's go find someone to raid. I'm gonna go start up the crew soundtrack. Alright. Let's see who's online tonight. Yeah, barring any complications, I should be around on Friday to continue Sea of Stars. I know last Friday I had to cancel, but you know, some things take precedence, and do enjoy it. So I think we might be good to go this Friday. Yeah. Or we'll finally take the little detour to save our friend, and then we'll go beat up the Dwell of Woe. We'll see what sorts of twists await us. Hopefully it'll be as cool as the one they had in The Messenger. So I know a lot of the game kind of stated outright that, yeah, there will be, like, you know, sort of 8-bit and 16-bit versions of everything, but the reason why they have it is, like, pretty cool. I can probably guess what it is, but it's still pretty cool. Let's check tags here. Eventually, one of them will turn up one that maybe I will raid. There's a lot of Apex Legends streams, at least more than I feel like I usually see. I don't think that game had a new season recently, so maybe it's just like perception bias on my part. Oh yeah, Counter-Strike 2 came out today. I think I saw some folks talk about that. Seems like after volumetric smoke, there doesn't seem to be much buzz about it. Volumetric smoke is a pretty cool thing, admittedly, but if everything else is just like Counter-Strike, then, well, I mean, that's fine and all. I imagine that game being as old as it is, people expect certain things out of it, and if you try to change it too much, then people will probably not think of it as Counter-Strike anymore. As a conundrum with innovation, right? You don't do enough and you'll get some people complaining about it, but if you do too much, then you'll get like other people complaining about it. I guess it's just matter of trying to balance it out. Put enough new in there while keeping the spirit of the old. Some games do it better than others. I know Doom 2016 was widely hailed as being successfully being able to do that. Just a meld of the old and new. Right, adding sorts of modern kind of conveniences, but also keeping that sort of classic gameplay style intact, even if it's like a slightly different way. Can appreciate something like that, right? Man, I'm just looking so far and wide for someone to raid. I'm just looking at like the general vtuber tag. I just pick out one, whichever one pops out to me, and looks like playing a game that I might be into. That's kind of the other part, right? I mean, don't get me wrong, I enjoy Valorant, Apex, Genshin, Honkai, Star Rail, but I'm gonna try to spotlight maybe some games that maybe are not widely played, which is why I might raid someone who's playing, say, Blasphemous, like I did last week. You know, even if it is flavor of the month and popular, if it's a good one, then I might raid into that as well. Oh. See someone playing Sea of Stars, but it does look like they're pretty far in, so maybe I won't raid into them. Man. I do like their looks though. Ah, you know what else I got? The person I am commissioning a live 2D model from actually came back with some sketches, and oh man. I'm actually a little excited because they managed to get all the details from the art I submitted them, so I'm really hoping that we'll be able to do this soon. Oh, I'm ready. Hope everyone else is ready. I think I need to start like preparing stuff for a little push before live 2D model is ready, though. So the old saying goes, like, actually I can't think of an old saying that would be appropriate, but you need more than just like, you know, a good model to draw on people, right? You need to, like, You need word of mouth. You need performance skills. You need something unique, a hook. That's what people would say the most. Something unique, right? Why should people watch you over tons of other folks who are doing the same thing you are? Model might help, but you know, if you don't bring much else, then well, might not keep them. Still a few Liza P players. That's a little surprising. Yeah, seeing a lot of party animals as well. Like that, did that come out? It was either like this week or last week. But yeah, seems that people seem to enjoy it a decent amount. I think the only thing that's like holding people back is that it's online only, so you know, you can't do single player stuff. But people seem to enjoy it better than the game that seems to be inspired by Gang Beasts. Oh, here we go. Found someone playing an oldie but a goodie. Granted, they might be pretty far in the game too, so spoilers and stuff. But let's see if they have raids open. Come on. Get in there. Oh, I think they're pretty early on. Oh, this is gonna be great. I think they're they might be reaching the best part of the game. We'll see. Alright, let's see if they have raids open. If they have raids open, then we're good to go. If not, we'll find someone else. Unable to raid, okay. Never mind. The search continues. I swear, if we get through this entire playlist and I haven't found someone to raid yet, it's gonna be maybe a little disappointing. Person would have been perfect. Oh well. It's their choice. They're free to do as they wish. Yeah, things are starting to hitch a little bit. Really going down this list here. Yeah, I'll just raid someone I'm following. Who's that? For followers. Later. Alright. A refresh. There's a lot of people doing subathons, so I guess best time to do it will be September when subs are discounted, right? That's why they call it September. It only comes once a year, so when you're one chance to get subs at a discount, so take advantage of it when you can. Lots of Genshin, lots of Honkai, Overwatch. Oh, seeing some others here. Someone's streaming Epic 7. That's one they don't see too often. Alright, I'm gonna pass out the other tags and then maybe we'll read. I think I might have someone picked out. Yep, see, Counter-Strike, more Counter-Strike. Let's get from Tarkov. Oh wait, someone's playing Payday 3. Well, has had mixed success, so I guess that tracks. Notice that single player tends to fare better than multiplayer does. That's just me. Some Fortnite too, but I'm guessing Fortnite's just gonna be one of those things that's eternal now. Alright, since I don't wanna keep y'all any longer. Oh, wait, is this? I have to refresh this. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, let's see if this one goes through. Does, I will call it. They're playing a game that I didn't enjoy. It is an oldie but a goodie. Alright. Alright, cool. Yeah, Spoon Mallow is playing Halo 2 Anniversary. Pretty darn good update. The Halo 2 anniversary, or the Halo Anniversary Edition games are pretty fun. So yeah, you know, that's probably worth it, right? Well, better way to wind down with a good old classic FPS. I do like how there you can switch between the old graphics and the new graphics, and it's like almost it's kind of nuts how seamless that can be. Anyways, yeah, if you're gonna join the raid, I guess give them this message. Is that how you spell that? Oh my god, I gotta look this up real quick. Okay. Joining on the raid, give them that. Otherwise, have a good rest of your week. Hopefully it'll go better. Hopefully mine will go better than the start of the week did. Alright, and I'll see you Friday for Sea of Stars.